What's up, y'all? I'm gonna show you my new hog hunting rig. I just got a Aero Precision M5 from off my brother-in-law. It's a 308 caliber. I'm gonna be shooting SST bullets out of it. He had a 1x10 Vortex on there. I took that off, and then he had his standard flash hider on there. I took that off as well, and I actually had to heat it up a little bit to break it loose with this wrench. And then I've got my new flash hider, which is an adapter piece for my suppressor. Adapter piece is a Comstock Armory Radian mount flash hider. Put some Loctite blue on it, just a little dab, because I don't plan on changing it out for anything. I got the things I'm gonna put on here is this Arca Swiss plate on the bottom so I can quick mount on my tripod. I'm gonna put that on the bottom of the rail. It's just a Yankee Hill Manufacturing M-Lock to Arca Swiss adapter, and it's a 6-inch rail. And then I've got my suppressor, which is new, brand new. It is an AAC Ranger 7 FDE to match the gun. My boy August over at Bauer Precision helped me out in picking one out. He said this is a great one, so we're gonna throw it on here and find out. And then lastly, I've got a thermal on here that I'm gonna put up. This is the Rick Storm S6. This is probably the best bang for your buck that you're gonna find in a thermal scope. I think they're running about $2,400 right now. I got mine from Huey Outdoors. He does no shipping and no tax. So the price you see is the price you pay. It's a killer deal. Go check out his website if you're in the market for one, but that is my recommendation. My brother-in-law has a couple Pulsars from 5 or 6 years ago, and they're double the price maybe. And this thing, in my opinion, looks just as good. I'll show you some footage too, and there's some videos on my channel of us hunting pigs, and this scope is featured in that, so check that out. But let's get going on here. We're gonna, as you can see, the bolt is open and clear. We're gonna flip this over and get this Arca Swiss plate screwed in. So for this Arca Swiss plate, for the M-Lock adapter, I've snugged all these little tabs up to where they're running long ways, which is the direction that the M-Lock is running. So I'm gonna drop it in, and I'm gonna put it as far back as I can on the rifle. Better balance on the tripod. So I'm snapped them in there. Now I'm gonna loosen them enough to where they'll turn, and you want them to turn 90 degrees, and that helps it lock in. So that one's turned, that one's turned. So I'm just loosening, and I'm watching through the rail here underneath. That one is now turned as well. Now I'm just gonna give them a nice tighten. And the rail is on. So next, we're gonna throw the scope on here. So we're putting the Rick Storm S6 on this 308 hog gun. It's got a quick release pick rail attachment. So press that tab, it releases. And we're gonna throw it on just anywhere right now. And I'll get my eye relief set. That'll determine how far forward and back I want the scope, and then we'll lock it in. So I like where this is at. And with these smaller thermals, a lot of times you have to run them pretty far back. It's actually got a flathead slot in there, so we're gonna snug the Ricks up forward. I'm pressing forward to snug it up to the back of these rails so that when it recoils, it doesn't come loose and slide around and come out of zero. And then we're gonna tighten this screw over here, and that should be good. So I can still quick release, snug it back up, lock it in, and that should be in the same spot every time I take it on and off. So my zero will never change. So let's get the suppressor on there. It just screws right on. I've got, like I said, the Comstock Armory 4-prong flash hider and suppressor mount, Radian compatible, Plan B compatible. So I picked that up from Bauer Precision as well, and got the suppressor piece mounted in here with some rock set, and it just slides right on and threads. And I'll get it hand tight, crank on it a little bit, and we should be ready to rock. I'll throw this on the tripod, show y'all what it looks like when I'm out in the field with it. All right, so I've got my Vortex Radian carbon tripod. My boy Jake over there, shout out to him, hooked me up with it. It's got an Arca Swiss head on it, and this plate that we just put on can just slide right in. And with a little knob on this side, it tightens down and it ain't going anywhere. So I can loosen the big drag knob, I can loosen my pan knob, and I am ready to hunt. So the whole setup now is the Vortex Radian carbon tripod, the Aero Precision M5 AR10 chambered in 308 in FDE. We got the AAC Ranger 7 30 cal can on here, also in FDE. We got the Rick's Storm S6 thermal from Huey Outdoors, and then we've got the Arca Swiss plate from Yankee Hill, and everything goes together. I'm real happy with the setup. I'm excited to shoot it, get it sighted in, and drop some pigs with it. Thanks for watching. Y'all tune in to more videos on the channel. We're gonna gas tune it with the suppressor on there, get our gassed out in. The point of doing this is just so you don't have an excessive amount of back pressure, which leads to recoil, the bolt being too fast and catching that shell. The ammo I'm gonna be shooting is this Hornady Super Performance 150 grain SSTs. We're gonna start with the gas block under gassed and increase the gas until we get the bolt to lock back on the last shell of the magazine. So let's get to it. So we got no bolt hold open. I'm gonna get the gas key and open it up a little bit, give it some more gas. Man, there's a lot of stickers out here. So that shell got caught in the bolt, which I think it's over gassed because the bolt came back too fast and went back too forward, didn't give the case enough time to get out. So that's probably because I just cranked it wide open. We're gonna close it off a little bit. Get one in there, take the mag out. So that one didn't even eject. So that is definitely undergassed. And I just closed it off pretty good, so I'm not too surprised. We got a hold open. Since that last one locked open, I am going to close the gas a little bit. All right, I closed the gas quite a bit more. We're gonna try to get no bolt hold open. No hold open. All right, so we're right in the sweet spot. Man, it's hot out here. I'm just gonna open it back up about to where it was on that last shot, because I don't want it to be just enough gas. I want to have a little more than just enough. Prevent any cycling issues in bad weather, cold weather. Oh yeah. So this rifle is now gas tuned and she's ready to hunt. So thanks for watching. Hopefully y'all see me dropping some pigs with this thing soon. Y'all be good.